Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to College Rifles Rugby Club here, set just south of the Auckland Metro Centre and the suburb of Remuera. Welcome along this evening for this matchup, the Club Clash. It is game number 2 between the College Rifles teams, under 13 that is, between the Colts and the Raiders. 10 here, Raiders in possession. Fed out at the back to number 13, of course, that is Jacob Hawksby, and he feeds it out wide, getting it is to the tram line now. Number 8 here, this is the engine room for the Raiders, of course. Let's just get the right numbers here. Blue side on the right here, Chopper. There we go, 13, he shovels it out. Moving the ball wide quickly here, the Raiders. This one comes off the hand, maybe just a little knock off. You can't beat a little bit of pizza. Look at me, Logan. There is nothing that I don't eat when it comes to food. But if you want a pizza, you can't go past Domino's, that's for sure. Well, the line out will be taken over here, kicking with a penalty, of course, so that means that the Raiders will get the throw in. Tap goes back, ball is loose, diving onto it as the loose forward. Now you see the Raiders, good formation by the forward pack. Ball shoveled out now, out to 12. That's McConnon, of course, and he kicks it on.
McConnon puts the ball in again.
And diving over the line, good chasing by Tom Warren, and he'll dot down first as the Raiders strike first.
Jacob McKinnon again putting in the hard yards, getting it over the 22. The Raiders are just 15 metres out now. What a start for this Raiders team.
Well, they've kicked it out wide to the Wagga. He'll put it to the loose forward. Look at him charging around the outside edge there. That's Emon Devi, and he goes to ground. There's that forward pack from the Raiders again. The white team desperately seeking to try and get the pill here because it's been the Raiders all the way through so far.
Dominant. They've been dominant so far, Jace. This Raiders team, obviously the first game in the Club Clash this year, the Colts took it out. They got out to an early lead, actually.
Well, quick tap.
Eli McConnell takes the quick tap again.
Oh, and he's going for the post. He's got 2 men on, though, and he'll go down the number 12. Forward pack again from the Raiders at the end, just as you were saying there. The Colts struck first in game 1, winning that one 45 points to 40 in a close affair. Well, it's the Raiders that are trying to seek revenge here in game 2. Going wide now, and he'll shovel it out wide, and he'll get it, dotting it down.
Amon Devi strikes, second try for the Raiders, and the Colts are looking a little bit shell-shocked here, Jace.
For the Raiders, and they're fighting for the ball, scrapping for it. Raiders look like they may have snabbled it. They have indeed. So a defensive ruck awarded to the Raiders. They get the ball. They look for the clearing punt. One bounce, and it'll go into touch. It is a fair contest up front in this one. Ball to the backs is still alive. Big man here, centre. Oh, and he's running. He's gone through a couple. 18. Must be late replacement. That's Latu Talamai. Boy, oh boy, he was like a cement truck running through there.
They've stolen, they've declared the ball out from their own line.
This one won't go out, though. So the fullback for the Colts has got the ball, charging back into them. Running without any fear is Adam Redshaw. They'll need to try and recycle the ruck, though. The ball is taken by the Raiders. That's 2 defensive rucks for them in the last minute.
Again, the Colts turning over the ball in the Raiders' half, and it's Eli McConnell again. He's taking the game by the scruff of the neck here, and the Raiders are hard on attack, only 25 metres out.
Good ball inside, good following up from the Raiders. Now it's 12 as he tries to go back around. No, he'll settle back in for the forwards. Find the fight back. They're looking at more position now. That helps. Here comes the cement truck. He goes again. Bobs without the backhand, a bit like Sonny Bill Williams. Boy, oh boy. Latu Talamai. Remember that name. That kid's got some skills. Well, with 30 minutes to go here in this first half, of course, a great start for the Raiders team. Logan, how does the Colts get back into this match?
I think they've just got to compose themselves.
Boy, oh boy, what a step.
They've got to tackle Eli McConnell, that's for sure.
He is off to the races, McConnell. Ball in one hand. He stepped about 4 or 5 guys. There's 6, that's 7. Recycle lays it back to his 13. Then out wide. It's the fullback for the Colts is coming to the line now.
The Colts like this left-hand edge. They've been down here 3 or 4 times over the last 5 minutes, but they just don't seem to be getting past number 14 from the Raiders, which is Hugh Devereux. Raiders come the blind side with Eli McConnell again taking the ball up. He would have run at least 200 metres so far this game, but they've turned it over. And the Colts on the counter-attack here. And again, it's
that's the cement truck.
The cement truck.
He's going well out the wide.
Latu Talamai takes it up just inside the Colts half.
Game plan for the Colts. Give it to Talamai.
Joshua Uelisi.
Uelisi.
Yep.
Boy, oh boy, he's a
fantastic
mean
young
machine.
player.
Here they come out wide again to the left side. Devereaux's there. He's a wall, but they get the ball passed off past him. Can that be the secret to get down their side?
Here he goes, the cement truck. Taking it forward, pick and go, up to the 22 here.
Oh, who's around him, though? It is Devereaux again. Boy, oh boy.
High tackle.
Oh, they'll...
Raiders ball. Good scrum.
Good solid scrum.
See what they're going to do here. Are they going to clear it or...?
Oh, they're risking their arm here. They haven't
3
had
on
much
1
possession, and so they're going to run it 2 on 1, and that works well. So the man in the clear coming over to covers the fullback, and he puts his shoulder on 14. But running nice and free is that Devereaux. Remember, good defensive play from him from the Raiders and ran the ball well there. Now 5 metres into the half of the Colts.
It's going to be a test of fitness in the second half to see who can keep it up the longest. 2 30-minute halves. And, you know, so far, 3 minutes to go in the first half, 12-0 to the Raiders.
Well, you're right, but I do like the structure of the Raiders' backline. You see them now getting a bit of width here on the far side. And it's 13 cuts in 1, and he cuts in 2, and he'll reach out and dot down again for his second try of the contest. That is Tom Warren, as he will score on the left side here on a great backline running, flowing play there from the Raiders. But at the moment, it looks like the Raiders' backline is just a bit better structure, giving depth, and no way, it's Tom again.
Tom Warren.
Flying down the line.
That's a hat trick.
And he will dot it down for 3 of the best ones in the first half here. And it's all the Raiders in the first half of this game 2 of the matchup.
Oh, he's connected very well. Just hooks it around to the left.
He does indeed. Just to the side, and that one will go out of reach, but
Mark Donaldson's looking at the time. He's probably going to call it here half-time.
He does indeed.
And he does. That's 22-0 to the College Rifles under-13 Raiders over the College Rifles under-13 Colts for this game.
You might want to get a little eye on that Tom Warren as well. 3
Tom
tries
Warren,
in
yeah.
the first half
Yeah.
for him have been outstanding. But the Colts have responded here, as you see in the beginning of the second half. They have good possession, recycling the ball well. I like the structure of their back line. They've got it there now. 13 has the ball. He's going wide to the corner, cutting back inside, and he's only 5 metres out now as they'll try to recycle the ball here. Colts with the best chance of the second half in, driving over, and will try and get his shirt number far side, but it is one of the forwards who scores here. The Colts answer straight back in the second half. Or tap and go. Oh, the Colts have done that all night. I love it. 7 charges up the middle. Of course, that is Sam McKay. Takes it down, and it's the Raiders over the top of them trying to get the ball back. Can they steal it? No, Colts recycle. They'll shovel it out to the winger. He's all by himself, and boy, oh boy, no chance of going through the shoulder of 14 there. That is that Devereaux again.
Colts are looking strong here. They're only 5 metres out, looking to strike 2 in a row in quick succession.
Well, it's about momentum, and the Colts have got it at the moment, trying to put the foot down. Width is out left. We can see it from here, but it's another strong run. Only a couple of metres short now are the Colts. Playing advantage to the Colts now. 1 metre out from the try line. Raiders desperate defence. And it's another dive, it's another charge, and it's another try to David Reeves. 2 in the bucket for him to get started here in the second half.
David Reeves, amazing try, pick and go. The Colts just doing the basics right. You could see them building that momentum from 40 metres out, just pick and go all the way. It's obvious, it's a clear instruction from the coaches at half time identifying possibly a weakness within the Raiders' defence. That pick and go's really working well, and that's 2 tries in the opening.
Well, good ball movement there. Look at that, all the way to the edge here. It's the loose forward out on the left edge. Fantastic by the Raiders team. Of course, that is the try scorer, Imon Devi.
You know, especially in the back line, there's a few players starting to walk. The forwards are getting slower, getting to the rucks. And we've got 13 minutes to go. And this last few minutes are going to be a test. Fatigue, fitness, who came to pre-season.
Holds on to the ball, recycles it well. There is room out wide if they can get it. Can the Colts? It'll be the third unanswered try if they can. Oh, they're one-ups. Haven't seen the space out wide left.
Big space out to the left. Big space.
Well, they're coming back right. Here comes
straight down the tram line.
Forward. You said it, Logan. If the Colts want to get back in this game, their forwards will have to step up. And boy, oh boy, wouldn't you know it, that is Sam McCabe. It is 3 forwards, scored 3 tries in the first half to get him right back in this game.
Tell you what, that's what happens when there's a little bit of dew, little bit of rain coming down. Keep it in the forwards, pick and go, and look what's happening. The Colts are back within 7 points, kick to come. The Raiders talking to each other under the goalposts. What are they saying, Jace?
Well, they're saying, what's happened, boys? We've got to knuckle down here. This Colts team have got their tails up. And number 10, the first 5, Oscar Kingsford, he slots the extra points as well. So it's only 5 points the difference now. The Raiders will have to dig deep. Well, an offensive scrum here for the Colts. You get a feeling this is for the match, Logan. This is for the match right here. 5 points the difference. The forwards have been outstanding. Oh, and a great scrum by the Raiders. Pressure there. Halfback's got it. And they'll try and drive ahead again, the Colts. It's 3 men on him. And he's still gritting his teeth. Colts driving forward again. Recycle the ball.
Here he goes, the
Here
cement truck.
Here comes a cement truck. He ducks in one, but he'll run into traffic that way. Offloads the ball back. The forwards have got it now. 21 now running forward with the ball. Of course, that's McLean. Colts are so close. They can smell it. They can smell the stolen victory. 3 meters out. Raiders have stolen the ball, though. And the clearing kick goes into space. Not out yet. And it rolls back.
It goes out. It's a valuable touch find. It's going to waste time. It's going to take up at least 30 seconds. The Raiders will be looking to get to this line out nice and slow, take their time, wear the clock down. They've got a 5-point lead, 1:15 to go.
One pass goes to the loose forward. Trying to steal the ball off them are the Raiders. They know position. If they can get it, they'll win the match. The ball rolls over the top. Have they got it here? No. And holding on. It's a penalty. A tap and go. The cement truck's got it. Talamai goes down like a sack of potatoes, 4 meters out from the line. 5 points the difference here. And there's gap out left. Oh, he can't get the pass away. Raiders showing good middle here. Logan on the line.
They are, Jace. This is really good defense so far, but they've just got to keep their eyes on the
Recycling it. He steps at 1, steps 2. But good defense again. Raiders outstanding. If they win this match, it's because of the defense. The cement truck now going sideways, looking for an offload. Comes off the back of the hand, 13 with the ball. They have to reset now. Those forwards need to catch up to him. 13, it's a funny offload. Goes out to the fullback. The fullback now only 4 meters out.
Can they get time up on the clock there, Jace?
The ball is recycled for the Colts. Offload again.
If the Raiders can get the ball.
And they're only 1 meter out now, the Colts. So close with time up on the clock. So close for the Colts. Ball back now to 2. Going forward. Here comes the forwards again. Recycled.
Big space out to the left.
Sixers got the ball.
Big numbers to the left for the Colts here.
Oh, they're all gathered in the middle, and they're going one-ups here, are the Colts. Can they recycle it again? One more time.
The Raiders are dedicating all their players to the ruck.
It's at the back of the ruck. Here it comes. 2's got the ball. One pass. Need another pass. Good ball. A man tackle goes down to the ground. Raiders defense simply outstanding. Colts with another chance, and they lose it. But it's a penalty.
It's a penalty
It's
to
a
the
penalty.
Colts. The Raiders kicked the ball away, thinking that it was into the game, but Mark Donaldson's calling advantage. I think it was holding on at the ruck, it looked like he was indicating.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, with time up on the clock, 5 points the difference. Raiders and blue on their line.
Tap and go?
Leading by 5. Colts have tapped and go all night. Will they do something different? The back line setting up. Where's the cement truck? Here comes 8. He's driving forward. Good tackle. Recycling the ball. The ball comes out the side, trying to come out, and the Raiders have picked it up out of the side, and they will run over the dead
That could be
line, and the Raiders win it.
The Raiders have taken it.
They have held on here under immense pressure from the Colts. Oh boy, Logan, 22 points to 17. The Raiders have struck back.